Who wants to rehouse 10 spiders at one time?
Nobody.
Hey guys, welcome back to HD Arachnids. I'm Dave. We got my wife Helen over here behind the camera.
Hi guys.
And today, I know it's been a little while since we put out a video. I got to apologize for that. It's just things, you know, with all the circumstances and everything, things have been rough, and we've been trying to get back to just a normal lifestyle and get everything all, you know, back to the way it is. And hopefully I'll get to the point where I'm putting out videos a little more often here again because, you know, I really enjoy doing it and I want to keep going with this. But today we're going to be doing a rehouse of our Gigas Communal, Gigastan, who was named by Playdead, one of our subscribers. And we're going to put these guys in a slightly bigger enclosure, so hopefully everything's going to go all right. We started off with 10 of them. Hopefully there's still 10 of them. I mean, if not, you know, I mean, we'll see, I guess. We'll find out one way or the other. Obviously, we're going to be doing it in a bin, and we're going to do it as safe as we can, but, you know, hopefully everything goes nice and smooth with that. As you guys can see behind me here, things have changed a little bit here in the room. I removed the, I don't know if you guys remember what it looked like before, but I removed the closet doors there and set up the shelving there in the closet and put some lights up. And I'm going to get some more lights so it's a little bit brighter and get that lit up a little bit better. And then start working on lighting up the rest of the room here. But we got our invert room all set back up and our studio and my computer room and, you know, all that slash stuff. It's all set back up now, so once we get it all exactly the way we want it, we'll give you guys a tour of the room and our inverts and kind of go through pretty much everything we have at some point here within the next few videos. But anyhow, I suppose that's enough of me rambling on. Thanks for tuning back in, guys. I appreciate it. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button if you enjoy our content. Thumbs up this video. It really helps the algorithm. And, you know, if you keep H. Gigas or if you have any questions or, you know, anything like that, drop a comment down below. It also helps feed the algorithm and just, you know, gets the video kind of shown to more people and all that and shows YouTube that people are, you know, interacting with us and, you know, it kind of helps push our content a little bit. So we appreciate it, and we're going to go ahead and get going with the rest of the video here. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make up the new enclosure for the Gigastan Communal, and as you can see, they're in this one right now, so we're going to put them in this one, which is, you know, a little bit bigger than twice the size. And Helen's going to go ahead and make up the enclosure, because that's her favorite part, of course.
Dirt.
So of course, we start out with the substrate. This is old world fossorial species, and they're a little bit moisture dependent, so we want to make sure we have deep moist substrate for them. They'll do a lot of burrowing, like a profuse, obscene amount of burrowing. These guys are, and it's crazy because they all crisscross and kind of interconnect, and it's really cool. And we've seen these guys, you know, so far we've seen, you know, quite a few of them in the same burrow. They're sharing burrows, no problem. We started off with 10 of them, so hopefully there's still 10 in there. Alright, she's going to go ahead and get the enclosure all set up here. We're going to do, how many, what do you think, like 3, 4 probably cork bark hides, something like that?
4. Well, as many as I can get.
Yeah,
but
as many as we can get in there with it still being, you know, not cluttered. Or not too cluttered anyhow. Yeah, and yeah, of course that's what they do. They do a lot of burrowing. You don't even have to put the cork bark hides in there, and they'll still excavate all sorts of burrows in other locations as well. These guys are really cool so far. The communal seems to be going alright. I've seen quite a few of them at the same time, and the food items that we put in there all seem to go away for the most part, so I know they're eating.
I've seen them.
I've never seen them like share a meal yet, though, I don't think. Have you?
I don't think so.
No.
I just hope that a few of
Like,
the bigger ones didn't eat the little ones.
Yeah. Like, I know I've seen the Balfourias, you know, absolutely, like, they just huddle up like a couple of football players and they'll literally share a meal, and I haven't seen that with these guys, and I know these guys aren't quite as communal, but hopefully this is going to work out.
I've definitely seen them moving around though together and
Yeah.
seem to
Interacting, yeah. I've never seen any aggression between any of them or anything. You gonna stick a plant in there or something like that too, maybe?
Yeah, plant, a water dish. It's probably just some moss.
Some moss, make it look good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go and put all my normal stuff in because I don't have a lot of room.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that I've heard is you kind of want to keep them on a little bit smaller enclosure than you would think you would want that many spiders in, because it keeps them from establishing their own territory and getting territorial with each other and all that.
Yeah.
So people say anyhow. You know, we don't. I mean, there is some stuff out there as far as like other people doing this and a little bit of, you know, stuff that we can read about and all that, but there's not a whole lot of documented stuff about keeping these guys communally, so that's one of the reasons that we wanted to do this and let you guys follow along on the channel so you can see how it works out, you know, good or bad.
If they do start eating each other, we just separate them.
Yeah. Yeah, if we notice any like major aggression, or if they all start kind of disappearing and all of a sudden we've only got 4 or 5 left, we're probably going to separate them because we don't want to lose that many spiders.
Water in it.
It already had the water in it?
Yeah.
Put a little plant in there, kind of brighten up the enclosure a little bit. Crazy we spend all this time making these nice pretty enclosures and it takes them about 3 or 4 days to just completely undo most of what you do.
No, and they will.
Beautiful. That looks really nice. Yeah, Helen makes really pretty looking enclosures. Mine tend to look a little bit more basic. I still go with like the naturalistic look, but they look a little more basic. Coming up on 5 minutes here.
No. Just about done.
Alright guys, well, there we have it. Here is the new enclosure for the Gigastan Communal. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cork bark hides, plant, you know, nice big water dish, moistened down substrate, nice deep substrate for the size spiderling that's going in here, so they'll have plenty of room to burrow. And yeah, that's all there is to that, and then we're going to get to the fun part of the video here, trying to rehouse 10 spiders all at once. It's going to be fun. Alright folks, well here we go. We're going to do this. What we're going to do is we got 10 vials, just in case there's still 10 of them, which hopefully there is, and we're going to try to individually cup up each spider, and then we're going to release them individually into the new enclosure. And I've got this in a bin, inside a bin, because these guys can be a little bit bolty, and I figure that gives me just a little bit of a bigger layer of protection, so they can run a little further and not quite get away. So we're just gonna, wanna grab me a spoon? I'll see one right there actually. So we're just gonna gently start digging out some of this substrate. And usually just kind of set it off to the side in the bin there. Alright. All this webbing off the top here. I think I saw a pair of feet right there.
Yep, there's some feet. Oh, no, they're molt feet.
No, that's a molt. Alright. There's another molt. You're in the light, man. It's okay. I'll just, like, yeah, try not to get in the light too much. It makes it hard to see. Yeah, I think that's a little, yeah, that's a roach left over, so we'll get that out of there. Here's another molt. And another molt.
Maybe a lot, because I didn't.
Yeah, there's quite a few molts in here. We'll get this piece of cork bark out. Oh, there's, I definitely saw a little guy running around there now. You got that first vial ready? Okay. Oh, he must have gone down into the tunnel system somewhere.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, I see. Alright, hopefully we'll just go straight into this vial here.
Or not.
Or not. There we go. Come on in there, buddy. Alright, well, there's number 1. Let's get some more of this dirt out of the way here. Always got to make sure that there's nobody on the stuff you're moving, just to be so. There's another one. Okay. This guy right here. Oh, I was talking about this guy.
Oh.
He's all scrunched up. So we can get him to go right into the vial here. Yeah, he's kind of standing his ground a little bit. I really have. Yeah, we'll try it this way. Just put this right here. Come on in there, buddy. Oh, right in there. Yep. Okay, there we go. Lid. Yeah, there's number 2. Oh, there's another one right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, he's a feisty little guy. I don't know if I want to be able to get him out of there, though.
There's another one.
I saw him. Alright, there's number 3.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yep. Where'd he go? Okay.
A couple of them coming up.
Yeah, I see that. And whoop. Alright, let's try this way. Sorry if you guys can't see too well, I just would rather be focusing on what I'm doing here than getting super nice footage this time. Yeah, he ain't having it. He don't want to go in there. He's like, I'm not doing that, buddy. Come on. There we go. In there. Perfect. What was that, number 4?
That's 4.
Okay, another vial. Where was that other guy? He was right over here.
There he is.
These guys are so cute when they're this size, too. I love these species. Look at those nice little, cute little orange feet on them. Alright, so number 5.
That's half of them.
That's half of them. That's very encouraging.
You think we should move closer?
No, I think we're alright. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, that's just substrate, nothing in there. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's not so bad.
It's going better than I thought.
It's going a lot better than I thought it was going to go. Usually when you think, oh, I'm going to do 10 spiders all at one time, your mind kind of goes to a place, oh, there's one. But this has really actually been quite easy compared to what I was expecting. Alright, get on in there. That's number 6. Let's see if we can coax another one out here somewhere. You know, there's going to be like one that's just way down at the bottom. We're going to have to dig out every inch of substrate here.
So happy if all 10 of them are alive.
Yeah, I would be happy if all 10 of them were alive too. I hope they are. I think, you know, I mean, from what I've seen, I haven't seen any aggression. They all share the same burrows. They're definitely eating. So I think they're doing just fine. I mean, there's always the chance that you lose a sling too, just to, you know, poor genes, or it was, you know, the runt of the litter, so to speak, and they don't make it, but I think they're doing pretty good here. Another roach. It's crazy how far down in there those roaches can get. Alright. We're gonna see some feets. Alright, come on out, buddy. Yeah, you're not having any of that, are you? Okay. So this is number 7, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, we're doing pretty good. Whoop. Hey, where are you going? I don't know if you guys can see him just hanging on the edge there. He's a cute little guy. Let's see how we can get you on in that. There you go, buddy. Go on in there. Alright, watch his feet are on the edge there still. Give him a little boop. There you go. Alright, so that's number 7.
Yeah.
There's another one right there, so I know we got at least 8 here. Come on out of there, buddy. Come on. Oh! He's making a run for it.
Go in the dirt.
Yep, that's where he's gonna go. Alright, so number 8. Alright, we are doing great. I was figuring we might be missing 1 or 2, so we could be down to the... There might not be another one in here. We might still have 2 more. I really hope we'll have all 10 of them. And then we know we're doing something right at least. Check and see how much time we got, because it'll only record for 10 minutes at a time. We're at almost 8 minutes now. So this could end up being a little bit boring. We might have to speed parts of this up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first 7 or 8 went pretty quick.
Yeah. Another little baby roach right there. Alright. See, now we're getting down to some space where there's not really any burrows. But I know they went all the way down to the bottom.
They did. I've seen them on the bottom. So.
Yeah. Loosen up a little bit of this stuff here. We can't coax anybody out. Come on out, guys. There's 2 of you left in there. I know there is. Alright. Get some of this out of the way. That's what I don't like about these fossorials, though, is there's so many times when you're rehousing that you gotta just literally dig down to the very bottom of the enclosure just to get them out of there. And there's been times where I've tried, actually with this species, that I've tried the flood method, and they don't come out of their burrow when you try to flood them out. They're just sitting there. And then you end up having to dig around in an enclosure full of mud, basically, and then the spider just kind of bloop pops up to the surface and it'll take off running. Alright. Alright. So, alright. Come on, guys. You gotta be in there somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, there's another one. Alright, so which one's this? Number 9. Alright. So we're 1 away from having all of them here still. This one's a little bit smaller. Okay, got the lid for this. Perfect. Alright, number 9. And hopefully number 10 is still in here with us as well. The suspense is killer here. I'm pretty sure there's another one in there still. That's a big chunk. Get that out of there. Alright. Well, we might be missing one. There's still a little bit of dirt to go through here, though. Double check that. Oh, there he is. We got all 10, guys. All right. That's awesome. So we'll get this guy in here. And then we'll go ahead and go to the other part of the rehousing. And go on into that little file there, buddy. Come on. You know you want to go in there. There we go. And, oops. I'm kicking the camera. Let's see. There it is. And they're all about this size. This is actually 1 molt behind most of the other ones, but it's not much difference in size. So we're gonna go ahead and pop a lid on there, and then we'll get them into their new enclosure. Okay guys, now we're back to the other fun part of the rehouse here. We gotta get all 10 of these guys into this new enclosure. So I think what I'm gonna have you do, babe, if you wouldn't mind, is I'm gonna kind of leave the lid like this while I'm popping them in there, and then just keep an eye on the ones that I'm not watching. You wanna pop them in? Okay. Yeah, you can pop them in. I'll kind of keep an eye on them and spot them for you.
I'll go this way.
Okay. And I'm sure they'll probably basically just run right for the hides, most likely.
Oh, no, let it come out. Come on.
Alright, there's one. Let me grab a paintbrush here too, just in case I need to move somebody.
Don't run away.
Alright. Number 2.
No. Come on. Hey, let go of the paintbrush. Hey.
There we go. Let me give you a hand there. There we go. Oop. Get him over there out of the way a little bit. Alright. Yeah, those two were a little bit, they're like a molt behind. Yeah. And I think there's one that's kind of a molt ahead of most of them too. But they're all, obviously we're doing something right. They're all coexisting so far nicely.
Alright, that way.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hey.
Look at him. Where are you going, buddy?
You're gone.
Right into the tube. Yeah, that works every time. Alright.
Extra tubes. Maybe show him a hide.
There he goes, right into the hide. Perfect.
What about little guy?
Alright, that was number 3, right? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, number 4.
Yep. Oh, watch him over there.
You don't know what he's plotting over there.
He is.
Oh, there we go. Good job. See, that's one of the ones that I think is a molt ahead of most of them too. He's a little bigger.
Big guy.
Yeah. But they're all, I think he's maybe the size of a quarter, and the other ones are at least nickel sized, you know what I mean? If not, just a smidge bigger.
There you go.
There we go. This is actually going nice and smooth.
Yeah, I'm trying to run away.
Of course, it's going to be a little bit different when they're, 4, 5, 6 inch spiders.
No, I know.
Into it.
That won't be good.
Yeah. Well, I think we probably have 2, maybe 3 more rehouses total with these guys, and then they should be in their permanent enclosure. And of course, we'll just document this all on the channel, just like we have been. Glad you guys are getting, to see this, and that way you guys can, make the decision on whether or not you want to try to do a Gigas communal yourselves. Like I said, so far we've had these guys. I think it's been a good. We got them for?
Few months.
Yeah, it's been 2.5, maybe 3 months. Maybe not quite that long. It's probably 2 months, I think, that we've had them, and they've grown just fine. They're cohabiting just fine, and they haven't really shown any aggression whatsoever towards each other. And of course, they're still spiderlings, and a lot of the stuff that I've read when they do start having problems is a little later on when they start getting to be juveniles and adults. But we'll just keep on documenting this little journey for you guys, and we'll see how it goes. Go back that way, buddy. Go over there. Yeah, there you go. Now you're getting to the point where there's a lot more spiders in there to keep track of, too.
Last one now.
That's number 8. Or no, this is number 10 here?
That's number 10.
Oh, nice.
They're all still in there, so that's... There you go.
Alright. Well, that was pretty easy, actually. See if I can...
Alright, we're safe.
I'm going to bring the camera over here and get a little view of it, maybe.
Move them over.
Oh, no, I can just move the camera. It's okay. Alright. So we'll come over here. Get a nice little view, and most of them are already down, and most of them went to those two because that's where we dropped them in, but there's a couple of them over this way. There's one right there by the water dish. See if I can... Sorry for the shaky camera, it's not on a tripod. Zoom in on that guy a little bit.
No, he's like...
So yeah, those are the Gigas slings we got over here. Yeah, there's one there. There he is. And they are just cute little guys. I love how they have those little orange feet up front when they're spiderlings. And I mean, they keep those for a while into the juvenile stage, and then when they get to be adults, it's not quite the same, but they're still just a beautiful spider.
They're definitely exploring.
Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. But yeah, they're exploring, getting into their new home. Got a nice big water dish in there. And some hides and some nice decor and some nice moss, and keep the substrate nice and deep and moist, and you should have no problems with these guys. They're a pretty easy, hardy spider to keep. Generally, they're a little bit on the bolty side, but these guys all cooperated pretty good for us.
I'm sitting on top of it.
Yeah, they're cuddling over there in the corner. Yeah, you got two of them right down there in the corner, kind of cuddling up.
Creeping out hard. These two down in here, just like, no.
Well, alright guys, there you have it. There's the update and the rehouse on our Gigas Communal, Gigastan. And we'll continue to bring you updates on these guys. And like I said at the beginning, we made a playlist just for these the Gigas videos, and I'll put all these videos in the playlist. So if you want to check out this from the beginning, from when we got them, go ahead and check out that playlist. And if you enjoyed this and you want to leave a comment, we'd appreciate that. And yeah, this definitely went a whole lot better than we thought it would go. Alright, well, let's get her closed up and get it labeled up, and then we'll put her up on the shelf. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another video. As you guys saw, so far the Gigas Communal is successful. You know, I'm not going to say that you guys can do this and it's going to work out. I'm not going to say that it's not going to work out, but so far it's working out for us. Like I've said, I'm going to continue sharing what's going on with this, good or bad, let you guys know what happens. That way there's a little bit of more, you know, documented information out there about this, and we'll continue to show you guys how we're doing it and what we're doing so that you can either duplicate or know that it's not going to work, whichever way it happens to go. And so far, like I said, it's been successful, and we're really happy about that. So thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber and enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to our channel. Leave some comments down below. Tell us what you thought. Let us know if you keep this species, if you're thinking about keeping them, if you want to do a communal. Ask some questions if you want to ask some questions. Engagement really helps the algorithm kind of, you know, find our channel and pushes it, you know, to more people, so more people can view it. And yeah, smash that thumbs up button, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.